I have a Yahoo here. Can I read it?
Yeah, bud.
It's from Graham. Robux sent it in. Thanks, Graham. It's Yahoo Answers You. They're anonymous. Chelsea asks, how do I remind myself to eat more kale? Blank. I'll fill it in here. I fucking used to love kale. That's it.
What happened?
What did happen? I've had situations when I was a kid. I stayed at Granny's house, and I had myself a bean lunch, and then I got sick in the toilet, a wet sickness. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And then I didn't.
Yes, sir.
I didn't eat beans for no joke, 6 or 7 years after that because I thought I was allergic to beans. People would ask me, "Do you have any allergies?" And I would say, "Well, yes, I do. Beans." And they would say, "Are you positive?" And then I would tell them the story that preceded this explanation.
Griffin, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
If you have a bad food time, you don't want to eat that food again. That's what I'm saying.
But that's not the same as being allergic to a food.
No, I know. I was wrong. I'm not allergic to beans. Now I bean it up all day long.
Yeah.
Get off my thing. Get back onto the question.
Okay, so you're thinking that this person ate a kale lunch and had a bathroom
Had a wet sick, yeah.
and that made them stop eating kale, and then they just went oh man, I should eat some kale again. But every time the opportunity for kale arises, they just forget.
They eat something else.
They forget about kale.
Well, you can't look at life through the lens of every meal is an opportunity for kale because you will absolutely just wear yourself down to the bone that.
You miss 100% of the kales you don't eat.
That's what
Gretzky said.
And that's why he was so fucking yoked all the time.
Also regular as shit.
A little too regular, maybe even. Couldn't make it through a game.
Yeah.
This person...
That was his undoing.
I fucking used to love kale. How can I remind myself to eat more kale?
Tie some kale around your finger.
That's a good one, Trav. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Kale shirt. Can't get into bed wearing that.
Oh, yeah. Maybe hang some kale from the ceiling that you have to walk through to get to bed. And then
you should have kale barriers on stuff.
Yeah.
If you had a kale rope tied around every toilet that you had to gnaw your way through before you could use the bathroom, I love that.
Just a big sheet of kale over the bathroom door that you have to eat your way through like you're in Metroid.
Yes. Hire a company to kidnap you and bury you in kale, and you have to eat your way out.
It's good, too.
If Mark Summers would just put the flag in a big pile of kale and you had to eat your way into the pile to win Double Dare, I feel like that is something.
Welcome to super healthy, super clean Double Dare. First, you're going to go through this bath, and then you're going to eat some kale and get in some jammies and go to bed.
And now listen, it's going to get... Point of order, it will get super sloppy, just not during the show.
Yes.
Post-show is going to be an unfortunate sloppy situation.
Yeah.
At Double Dare After Dark.
Yeah.
Double Dare Nights.
I wish there was such a thing, and bear with me here, fellas, because it's
As Double Dare Nights, a detective show starring Mark Summers.
Yes.
Looks like this one got a little too sloppy.
He shoots someone in the head. He's like, I'm sending you to space camp.